She stood in the pouring rain on the corner of 5th and Madison, letting the droplets mix with the tears streaming down her face. A month ago, Jake had been the center of her universe, her lock screen, her home screen, her entire future planned in her notes app. Today, Emma felt like that universe had imploded, leaving nothing but a black hole where her heart used to be. "I just need space," he'd said at the Starbucks where they'd had their first date. "It's not you, it's..." He didn't even have the courage to finish the cliche. 2 years of I love yous and forevers, shattered by a conversation that lasted less than 5 minutes. "Space?" Emma whispered now to the empty street, her mascara creating black rivers down her cheeks. "You mean the space next to Olivia from your economics class?" She'd seen the Instagram posts 3 days later, the casual arm around Olivia's shoulder. The way he looked at her, the same way he used to look at Emma. He hadn't even waited a week. Every notification still made her heart leap, then crash when it wasn't him. Her Spotify was haunted by their playlist. Her apartment still smelled like his cologne because she couldn't bring herself to wash the hoodie he'd left behind. She'd driven past his apartment twice, just to torture herself with the sight of Olivia's car parked where hers used to be. Her phone vibrated in her pocket. A text from Taylor. "Where are you?" "We've got margaritas and a table at Rosario's." SOS exclamation mark. Emma stared at the screen, her thumb hovering over the reply button. Her friends were waiting at the Mexican restaurant downtown. The intervention they'd planned to pull her out of this spiral. She'd promised to come, but had turned around halfway there. The thought of pretending to be okay for 3 hours, too exhausting to bear. The rain intensified, soaking through her thin jacket. She tilted her face towards the sky. "This is the last time I let you break me," she said aloud, her voice stronger than she expected. The absolute last time. Each heartbeat still ached, but something was shifting inside her. The pain wasn't disappearing. It was transforming into something else. Something that felt dangerously close to strength. Emma took a step forward, then another. Not just steps on the wet sidewalk. First steps toward a new version of herself. A woman who knew how deeply she could love, and now needed to learn how fiercely she could love herself. She pulled out her phone and typed, "On my way. Order me a double, and save room for nachos." Tomorrow would be another day. The ache would still be there, buried deep, but she now understood. A love that wasn't returned wasn't the end of her story. It was just a chapter that taught her what she deserved. And she deserved so much more than half-hearted feelings and empty promises. The sky above began to clear, just slightly at the edges. The rain gradually subsided, leaving behind the scent of possibility. His jacket was still in her apartment. Tomorrow, she'd finally drop it at Goodwill. Let it be someone else's treasure. She was done collecting painful souvenirs.